Tuesday already. No, it goes so quick. It is absolutely flying by. The year is flying by. We're already in March, and second week of March in only a few days time. It is crazy, guys. Crazy. Hope everyone's having a great week. Of course, hope you're making lots of money. And again, here I am just having a bit of a short one again until we get things moving again. Somebody said to me that we're really enjoying them before Christmas, so we're going to try and get that momentum back. Don't know where these guys go fast. I don't even know. I don't even feel like I'm running a business at the moment. I've got that many things with staff and other stuff and contracts, and it's just getting time to get back to running business. Does anyone else feel that same kind of thing, or is it just me at the moment where I've got so many other issues apart from running a business? It seems mental, but the world is mental, isn't it? And I don't know if someone up to that house or something about COVID new variant. Really? Let's hope that's not true. I know that would be an absolute nightmare. Anyway, guys, we're going to move on to the show, of course, quickly. The issues that I thought I was going to bring up today, which madness, to be honest. One of these is kind of moved from last week, because obviously I was talking about total losses and insurers are writing vehicles for one reason or other, and obviously the value of cars, because it's become a major issue. I've got a lot of claims going on where I've still had no settlements. I've had one where I have gone back with the FCA, reported it to the FCA, because the FCA, like I showed you last week, have also confirmed they know there is a problem in the market with valuations. So people are basically categorically being, how'd you say, I shouldn't say ripped, should I? Or should I? It's my show. I'm sure I can say the heck I want. But what's actually, we saw last week, Paul, you've got your echo back. Right, well done. Let me just check the settings of this camera. The wrong camera is on. Sorry, the audio. Yes, so let's try and get to audio. That could have fixed it, hopefully. Let me know if that's the right one. Yes, I think that's done it, mate. Or should have done. Camera, audio off. We should be back. Hopefully he's okay. Hey, is that better? Can somebody give me a thumbs up? Sometimes pick up the wrong microphone, which causes a slight problem. Is that any better, guys? Hope should be. Hopefully the echo has gone. Let's just, because there's nothing worse than having a bit of an echo. When you're trying to listen to somebody, especially when we're married. But that's good. Yeah, yes, there's a problem with the still echoing. Oh my life. Typical, just my luck. Let's try once more. Audio. Let's try that. I've got echo on, but it can cancel it. I've got audio back to the wireless microphone, which is this one. Right then, that's really. I'm just going to switch it. It should go change to that one. That should make it a bit more noisy, but then we should switch, and it should go. We should now be okay. I'm just having a look. Is there anything else that can be making this echo? Let's just try that. If I close Skype, guys, that's pinched me my microphone. These little things can happen. Hopefully, still echoing. Oh my life, I hate it when it echoes, but that. Really should be it fixed. Oh, that's it. We've got it right. It must have been. Sorry, guys. I pinched my microphone. Fantastic. How are you guys? Anyway, I saw a couple of hellos. Paul, nice to see you on. Good, buddy. Thanks again, Phil. How are you, mate? Hope you're okay. Andrew Bird, thank you all for letting me know, of course. Nigel Haddo, that's much better. There's nothing worse than listening to somebody babbling on. When it sounds terrible. Thanks for that, guys. So where was I? I was just getting through to, I hope you're having a great week, of course. But this week, I'm kind of just continuing slightly from last week where we're just about these total losses. Because we've got this major problem where last week, I'll see if I can show you this actually. We did speak about it where the financial ombudsman have admitted that they know insurers are underpaying our customers, which is wrong of us, and knows that insurers are writing vehicles off. You can just see this on screen. That insurers are writing vehicles off in an incorrect manner. That does affect us, of course, because if they're just pushing the taxes over the limit, that helps us having repairs and knock-on effect. That no, we're back echoing. Please, oh, can't be echoing again. I'm up to. Oh no, Skype's still up, closed down. But right, quit. It's gone. Should be gone. So yeah, insurers admitted that the FCA have admitted that they know what insurers are. So all of our total losses really naughty, but we come to a second about it's all about claims. Last week we were speaking about how insurers were writing vehicles off to save a claim, and we said, is it right? Is it wrong? Should insurers be doing that? I don't know. I don't think they, or is there a limit they should? It's a great debate to have, of course, but. What we have got is just give me a thumbs up, anyone, if they can, just to say that we're okay sound-wise. It's nothing worse than me going on and having all these echoes. I will have to double check just in case. No, it says it's back again at 7:04. No, I've got everything off. That promise. Anyone, just tell me it's still echoing or no, we're okay. So it went. What did I do? Let's have one more check. If I'm going to turn off the good microphone, I'm going to the wireless microphone on. That's gone now. Just tell me if you can hear me okay, because it's actually coming out of the camera. It's supposed to be not as good quality, but if it's working, it's better than the other microphone. So I'm surprised, not surprised, because of that. There's no worse when the audio is good. So please give us a quick thumbs up, anybody, and I'll just keep talking because no one's let me yet. But anyway, so we're talking about the claim process and the cost of claims. Now, this was really interesting to see, I should say, but outrageous at the same time. Last week we're talking about insurers running cars off. Okay, so that's better. Thanks, guys. It's the wrong one. As long as you guys can hear me clearly, I'm happy with that. I'll take off this expensive one that needs doing to it, of course. Yeah, what we've got, I'm going to show you this now. Last week, all about the total losses and being written off, and now we've got this is an excess claims. Now, for me, I've always said this is a massive thing for repair, because the claims process and I've always said this, there would be need for anyone else if insurers did it properly, but they just don't, and they don't do it properly because they never want to pay out. They want their cake and eat it. Is my own, which I've always said for years, and they will. I don't know whether they change, but we can always keep trying to make them change. And here we go now, where this is a learner driver's minor prank on an Audi A4 came with a staggering £25,000 repair bill after insurance firms sold for a year over who was to blame. Now, this absolutely blows my mind. Really does my head in, because insurance. I've said it for donkeys. I've been here for 35 years, and I've said for 35 years that I've been in this industry. You handle claims terribly. And worse than that is it's not actually hard processing, in my own opinion. I disagree totally with these 80%, 20% who's to blame and all that. You're either to blame, or you're both 50-50. That's how I see claims. If you look at it on that principle, they're very easy to deal with, if I'm totally honest. Opinion again, of course. But here you've got a lady who I don't know if you can see the screen, but this lady thought her car was going to be a 2-week repair, and she thought only a few £100 to repair it. So she's put her insurance company squabbled. But the insurance company kept her Audi A4 off the road for more than a year. While the cost of a replacement and garage storage sent the bill swinging to £75. Now, what gets me is, let's face it, the reason that we repairers, and I'm going to come back to this part where we'll read that again. The reason you've gone a bit max heavy, mate. Oh no, don't tell me it's all gone funny again. Shall I try, Mike? Are we okay? reason that these, please give us a thumbs up, guys, just to let me know if I'm okay, volume, sounding wise. It is a nightmare when this happens, and it really does. But let's just one quick look, because it's a good issue this that I wanted to. Let me go back to what. Let's go pro. That should be right. It should sound good. The annoying part is audio devices in. Wow. I'm just going to one quick check. Hopefully, if you're on those, what Andrew said, why would that damage make it unroadworthy? Well, Andrew, this is the problem that I'm trying to get here at the moment is possibly more say that it's the way insurers handle their claims. It's the way that insurers handle their claims to. You've got a thumbs down. Wow, what's going on? What is going on? Input is. How is this doing this? Why is it always good like this? Let's try one more time. Let's go. I'm going to turn it off and on. See if that'll fix it. Usually it is. If there's a problem, turn it back on. Let's see what happens. Off we go. There we go. Both off. So it will should pick something else, and then we should come back in seconds. But yeah, it's a for me, it's a very good get back. Insurers, the way they handle the way they. Let's go. The microphone is wireless. Let's go. And the speaker needs to go out. Right. Fingers crossed. Anyone know? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. I'll have to. I don't know how I can do an actual test on this a week before I go live. Every now and then. Says it's all good. He says. But yes, I'll keep talking until someone tells me it's no good. But we've got these vehicles that we as repairers are always put to they try and drill us down on everything because they say things cost such money. In the middle of a claim is always this vehicles, of course, is a vehicle we repair that they really try and save money on. Now, this is an example, and trust me when I say this, and if there's anyone out there in claims, they'll agree that isn't a rare thing, isn't an odd thing. This happens hugely, daily, every claim that you deal with. There's plenty of leakage, if you like, that a claim, an insurer could fix. Making decisions quickly, having the claim quickly is key to them saving money. Now they've, you can't even get in a phone call through to them. So it's still really bad, guys. Oh no. I'm going to try turning it off again. Totally off. We'll go by camera, which should be. Shouldn't be the way. This is mental. So if I go back to the. Now I'm using the webcam camera, which in my own opinion is wrong because it should. As annoying as this is for your dad, and are hurting. Oh no! I'm going to try one last time, guys. I'm probably going to restart just so I can get this over the line. Input. We're going to go for the string. Is that any better, or are we struggling? I have now changed to the onboard camera, which shouldn't be the way it should work. Sorry, guys, this is an absolute epic fail. Camera's on. Even change the camera audio to that's it, to the camera. So that should be any good, guys. If we restart the whole thing just quickly, that'll be 2 minutes to get back. So I'll get this over to you. One thumbs up, thumbs down, guys. If you can let me know, and I'll click and come straight back open when you. It's been 15 minutes. Sorry, guys, this is not good. Anyone, just give us a thumbs down, and I will turn. Someone let me know. Can you hear me properly, or is it hurting still? It's a nice issue. It's a very good issue, of course, but I don't want it. I want it to be clear. You can actually hear what we're saying. If you can just let me know, guys. Any thumbs up? Is it to do with my internet's gone slow, or bad? I don't know. Oh, right. Oh, somebody said good. Somebody said bad. That really didn't help. But I've just obviously tried to fire it back up, and I've done it now. Hopefully, that should be straight off the cam. If it's from the webcam, I'll turn this off, which should see mics. But there you go. There you go. Sometimes it does. It doesn't. As long as you can hear me, that's the issue that we have. If you can hear me, I'm pleased with that, and we'll crack on. I want to crack on really without that, because you guys should really be able to hear me clear. Right, I'll carry on talking just for a minute because somebody said it seems to be good, and if not, I will have to ditch it until we meet. But so yeah, yes, guys, what I would say was obviously claims cost is massive issue, and why, in my opinion, us get beaten down so badly. And for some reason, as you know, they look at us repairers in quite a bad way. Somehow they want to really cut us to the bone. And we are the key to all claims. We are the key to the customer service. So very, very important stuff coming from time. And then when you kind of see insurers are this kind of cockable. This is what I was trying to say. This isn't a one-off. Goes on a lot. Now you've got £5,000 repair bill. I wanted, your claim bill. You had the car for so long. The hire bill exceeded £53,000, way more than the £40,000 it would have been to buy the thing. Last month, the Jaguar was recalled from the hire firm because it needed an fee. So this is how long. Oh, it's still bad according to. Right, I'm actually going to give up because I think this issue that I want to talk about because it's really key to us and what happened. To me, why we're being ripped. So we're not ripped off. Sorry, why we're being under pressure so badly to give the insurers such a good claims discount, or such a repair discount, which we can't do. Especially going forward at the moment, we need more than ever. That we be making more money, and I was as well because I've also got a new contract that came in week alone, and this was asking again. These contracts are just so bad, in my opinion. It's a real shame. People really, everything in here is talking about nothing. Free cars, free this, just stuff that we just can't do, in my opinion. So, especially going forward. So I'm going to give this a ditch out, to recoup next week because I'm really sorry. The audio went crazy for some reason. I don't get it. Maybe my computer needs a reboot because we haven't had a problem for some weeks today. So I don't know why that. But maybe I'll check why. Right. Could it? But that's open because sometimes the software takes the phone and causes some problems. Maybe that's the fix. I know, but it's probably because you'll probably be bored. And the idea is to really home you in this problem where we as reviewers are being, in my opinion, always hit the claims costs. And if the insurers sorted out claims costs, there would be no need to hit us as repairers. Because we aren't the problem. I said donkey's years. We are not the problem. What's worse, when I come back next week, I will redo this. I've got I've just had a repair contract come through an email. Would you like to join us and get some work? Let's have a look. And I was absolutely shocked when it said we want free recovery and storage, free collection and delivery, free this and free that. And I honestly had to sit there as like cringeworthy, because us repairers do such a good job. And we know there's so many, repairers that have unfortunately gone to the way, not for their own doing, nothing else to do with what they're doing, just purely because of, if you like, abuse of insurance, paying you, not wanting to pay you. But I saw free. In this day and age, just free. It turns out this is from an group. These people are, their assessors, and it makes me like, I wonder what they give for free to any customer, because I can guarantee they don't give anything free. Nobody on the planet really gives anything free that I know of, especially as a service. But they want us to give a free service, free recovery, free this. I'm going to finish this, and I'll come back. We'll do it in a clear manner next week. And unfortunately, big apology. But it horrified to see the words free. Absolutely unbelievable. And you can just, the problem isn't us. The problem is the claim process from insurers, because that's not one-off. That happens all the time. And I was just gobsmacked this coming to me that they want all this for free. And then guess what? This just blew my mind, because so many of us BSI repairers says it wants all the invoices for every you've posted. Anything with that's gone outside, they want invoices on. They want the job report to prove you've done telemetry. They want basically there is no point having BSI standard, because everything BSI people are asking for every single job. What's the point in having a BSI standard? Really, it really gives me, because it's just trust. Back to that trust issue that I'm talking about, that insurers just do not trust accident repair centres. Now, big apologies, guys, because I know you can't hear me very well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to restart my computer. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to redo all this next week. But I think this is a good issue to talk about, because it is a good issue. And there's more in depth when I read through this. The repair was only £9,000. This lady thought her car was going to be repaired in a couple of weeks. A year later, they should be embarrassed. But again, they were arguing over who was at fault. It's very easy. You either are or you're not. It needs someone with half a brain to say, hey, there you go. Because that decision is what costs the money. It's that decision, that quick decision that makes a claim cost less. And believe me, if the insurer did this, they would save millions, and I mean millions. I'm not talking pounds and pence, and that would leave them to not be so crazy against accident repairers, because they would realize, oh wow, we're actually seeing millions here, so I can give a little bit back to repairers and then repair a job and get a little bit of living out of it. And most insurers have become inept in what they do, causing lengthy delay that costs them money. So easy target for them to reduce cost is repairs. Thanks, Harry. That's exactly what I'm saying. Now the target. Don't know why with the target when you see this, it's just absolute crazy. Insurers, vision vehicles which handle Joe's code. The other drivers insurers often fail to reply to message. Now this. Even for us repairers, that goes. This is, we're in the 2020 when technology is supposed to be at its best. Insurers are supposed to be adapting all this technology. But what happened? You can't even get into them. So, communication, decision-making, form is key to this, and it's not hard. Insurers, if you want, prove it to you and show you how you touch, but we'll save you millions, not pounds and pence. No, it will save you millions. Right, guys and girls, massive apologies. I don't know. I'm just doing this because I'm going to watch it back and see quickly how it sounds or why it sounds so bad. Because I'm going to tell myself what I'm doing. So bear with me, gang. On the audio, I'm now switching it wireless. Go to the to the C9 camera, which now should change the microphone. So that's gone from there, and it should be coming from up here. but now I'll see how poor it sounds. Massive apology, guys and girls. We'll see you next week. I'm really disappointed. So sorry, but it's a fantastic issue. We will add some into next week's shows. Come and join us, of course. Give me any that you want to talk about. But the claims, the press, the insurers, are they getting worse? Like I say, technology is supposed to be revolutionizing the world. You know, with cars flying before insurers are sorting clout, in my opinion. But we just need to really these problems on with insurers. We must be able to fix what's going on. If they can just admit the problems, claims, do a test with me. Quite happy to come speak to me. Do it with a section of repairers of us and sort it out quickly. It's a decision maker that says your fault or it's not your. It's the arguing that costs us the simpler. There's you, which I'm going to bring up next. Thanks very much for joining in. Big apologies, of course, for me not being able to give you a version. You made me pop up a minute as a little test. After restart the computer, make sure it works for next week. Anyway, thanks for joining us. Have a fantastic. We'll catch you next week. Big apology, but we'll catch up and have some putting this industry to right. Tell these insurers what they should and how they should do it, and stop picking up the independent access center who need you. Thanks, gang. See you later. Have a great. Take care. Bye bye.